Hi everyone, I'm Yune, this is my great colleague Wigu, and today we're going to show you our fundraising website for Robinhood Store. So the agenda for today is pretty simple. We're going to show you a little bit of our research, then the prototype, and then the ideation, and how we came with this design. So first of all, what is Robinhood Store? Robinhood Store is a social environmental activist startup which wants to compete with conventional bio supermarket chains. And they need a fundraising campaign. They need to raise capital to open the first online supermarket that will donate 100% of the profits to different causes. So this is the current status of Robinhood Store. The conversion rate is very low, the information is not clear, and they don't get any donors out of it. So that was our challenge. We did our research and we first came up with this how might we, which is how might we convert one-time donors into recurring donors while increasing the conversion rate of the fundraising page. And from the user research, we did our surveys, interviews, and so on. And these are the main insights that we got. First of all, transparency. People really want to know where the money is going to be used for. The user really wants to be informed about the cost because they don't mind spending more money more often if they really believe it will make a change. And they really need to find the layout and the project trustful because they're going to give a sensitive information for payment details, so it needs to be trustful. This is our persona, Ania Glinska, and this is actually a real quote that we had from the interviews. It really depends on the cost. Sometimes I don't mind spending more money if I really believe it will make a change. And now I'm going to show you our prototype. So that's it. At the very beginning, the user will find this animation campaign with the mission and kind of the vision of Robinhood Store. But our user in this case wants to read a little bit more of the story of the project. So if we scroll down, we can see when they first opened the shop, we can see that now they have a mobile shop, and the next step that's going to be the online supermarket. Then they will find an infographic with clear facts and numbers of where the money is coming from and where the money is going to be distributed afterwards. He has the option to donate, but in this case, he wants to read a little bit more. And he can find out which partners collaborate with Robinhood Store, which are Effective Altruism and Give Well, and these two are external evaluators that choose the projects they're gonna donate or support afterward based on the project that has the biggest impact per dollar spent. And these are actually the projects that are actually supporting Cool Earth and Give directly. So our user is kind of involved now, it's convinced, he wants to donate. So he comes to the Get Involved page and he can see what he will get in return. He can actually take ownership on the project and kind of vote the projects that they want to support afterwards. So he's sure, he wants to give them 15 euros per month. He fills the details, credit card information, confirm your donation, and thank you, Anya. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Anya. Hello? Thank you, Anya. Yes, and this is our infographic page, one of the core elements of the entire design. Our challenge was how to bring a vision and idea into facts and numbers, and you can clearly see there where the donation comes from and where does it distributed. And then the next step is opening an online store in Berlin. So how we came here, we created first our mood board, and it is optimistic, social, inviting, environmental. That's why we chose those colors. And this is our sitemap. As you can see that it is very simplistic to create information very easy to reach. You might be wondering why FAQ is on the header but not in the footer. This is usually the case. FAQ means frequently asked questions. To create the trust, we wanted to make it visible, so we put it on the header. And those are our sites. On the first site, you can see the homepage. On the homepage, it's pretty much packed with a lot of information and the summary of the rest of the pages with a lot of animations. And then you can see get involved, our story, where to find us, and frequently asked questions. So our learnings and next steps. Prepare for the stakeholder interview because the information for us was the main thing, and get the information as much as possible and trust the process to reach this at the end. And as for our next steps, we want to make a responsive version, a mobile version of this web page, at the future for the future members to access their accounts and polish the hi-fi version. Thank you very much.
So again, thank you very much. Congratulations, you graduated. Again, 2 questions.
Nice work. I really like this design and everything. My question would be, what do you think the biggest improvement is that you did between the homepage of the original and your homepage? Just talking about the landing page and not the other pages.
The whole idea was to make the information clear, because the original website, it has a lot of text, and it looks kind of childish, and it hard to navigate, yeah. And they didn't even have the option to become a donor from the main landing page, which is what they want. They need money to open their first supermarket, so we need to make it really visible.
Oh, thank you.
Hi.
Really, really nice designs. What I would be interested in is in the research. What turned out to be the most difficult to find for these people? Is it the places where to donate, or where the donations are going to go, or what the size of the donations are going to be, or is there a clear hierarchy between these things?
On the research page, we ask actually a general question: how you want to donate, what is the most important elements for you to donate. So the 3 answers were actually to learn the donation behavior, and they were okay, I want to donate, but sometimes it's not my main goal to do it. It comes, it needs to be catchy to get my attention at first, and then if I like the cause, and then if I find it is trustworthy, or if I know the information is quite good delivered to me, and then I want to do it. So it's not at first the intention of people. So that's what we find out. So that's why we were working on the infographics and the animation to make it more eye-catchy.
So you would say the first thing is the cause, to understand the cause.
A lot of people, one of the recurrent quotes that we have in the interviews, it was it really depends. It really depends on the cause. Sometimes I can donate every month, I really don't mind, but I need to believe in the cause. I need to know that it's gonna be worth it.
Okay, thank you.
Just a follow-up. Actually, just a follow-up question from their question. And I think we are asking the same thing because you guys explained very well the thing of we want to create trust, we want to make people recurrent, and it feels like you went to that direction perfectly. Now I think we all want to know, did you really, so my question is a follow-up, that is, did you have the chance to test the final version on some people to be sure that you created trust and it worked?
We had 2 weeks for this project. And
Okay, that's all right. I completely understand.
We tested with colleagues, but not really with
Perfect.
possible donors.
I would be very impressed, to be honest. But it's perfect. Thank you very much.
Alles klar.
Cari, cari, cari.